CMV friends, Jamie McDaniel, CMV Ambassador here. With the holidays being here, that can truly only mean one thing: holiday parties. I'm so excited to share with you today a cute and simple look that can be worn at any of your holiday gatherings. While we're going through this look, please keep in mind that this look can be completely customizable to you or your guests' needs. Let's get into it. To start this look, we'll start with a directional blow dry. Directional blow dries are fantastic for moving that hair in the direction in which it will be styled. Using your favorite mousse, I'm using Redken's Root Lift, right at the base of the hairline. Simply utilize your CMV paddle brush and Artist Series blow dryer with a nozzle and start blow drying that mousse through the hair until it's completely dry. Once the hair is completely dry, we'll move into our dry moussing technique. Dry moussing is fantastic for any hair type or density. It's a great way to add backbone and longevity to all of your styles. Subsectioning out the hair, we'll apply the same mousse that we used at the hairline throughout the hair and work that through. By applying this product in subsection, it's just going to encourage even distribution of the product throughout the hair. Once you have the product saturated throughout the hair, we're going to go in with our paddle brush and blow dryer and start blow drying it until completely dry. Notice when I first start out, my brush is vertical. You'll notice that the hair is initially tacky. Using the vertical side of the paddle brush will actually help work through any tangles. As the hair continues to dry, the stickiness will go away and the hair will be completely brushable. If you're experiencing any tackiness, that's just a sign that you need to continue to blow dry until all of that product is completely dry. Let's move into creating 3 times more volume throughout the hair with utilizing CMV's texture iron. My main focus is going to be at the base of the hair and moving into the mids, but leaving out the ends. As I move through the hair, I'm using a thermal protectant spray for all of my iron work. This is going to help protect the hair from any heat styling, just like you would use an oven mitt before you put your hand into the oven. The texture that this iron provides packs a huge punch and can be used all over the head, or if you'd like to use it like I'm using and skip sections just to fatten up the hair a little bit. Whatever your end goal is, use it as so. As we move up towards the top of the head, I'm switching my sectioning to diagonals to create more movement and softness in the finish. Still sticking mostly towards the base and throughout the mids, again leaving those ends out. If you're like me, I love a good faux hack. And that's exactly what we're going to do to create our fishtail braid. Moving back to the side that we did our directional blow dry on, we're going to create a large triangle section. But first, spritz down the hair with the spray wax for added control. The wide side of the triangle will be around the face, and it gets narrow as we move back towards the back of the head. Secure your triangle in place with an elastic that's close to the head, but past the tip of the triangle. Once the elastic is secure, we can now move into what I like to call slide, divide, and flip. Start with sliding the elastic a little further down the hairline to give yourself a little more wiggle room. Then divide the hair above the elastic in 2. Flip the ponytail through the divided sections and pull through. With one hand, you're going to hold the elastic in place. With the other hand, you're going to take your thumb and your pointer finger to start grabbing onto little bits of hair and start pinching and pulling, starting from the elastic and working closer towards the head. Once you feel good about how that looks, we're going to slide, divide, and flip again. This is going to provide a little bit more length on that faux fishtail as we're working it around the head. I'm using my CMV 2-in-1 1-inch curling iron and wand to create my curls. Placing the barrel in vertically will help me control which way these curls I want to move. For this look, I want these curls to move away from the face. So on the left side of the head, I'm curling the hairs towards center back. On the right side of the head, I'm curling all the hairs the opposite way towards center back, really opening up her face. Hot tip: to get a consistent curl from root to end, make sure you're starting each and every curl close to the base. As I'm moving towards the top of the head, you can see that my barrel is also sitting right on top of the head. This is again going to give me that consistent curl from root to end, from the bottom of the hair all the way to the top of the head. Once your curls are curled, let them set as long as possible to cool down. The longer they set, the longer they'll stay. Once your curls have cooled, now we can move into brushing them out. I like to go in with my brush vertically to help prevent from any snagging along the way. This isn't my final brush through yet, so don't get too particular with it. Let's move into anchoring our faux fishtail. Let the faux fishtail drop to the side again and split open that hair where that elastic is going to be pinned. With our CMVia dry sectioning clips, simply clip that hair out of the way for now. Pick up a horizontal sliver of hair. This section is probably no wider than 1/4 of an inch thick. Spritz down with your favorite hairspray. I'm using Root Tease by Redken to give it a little bit of tack. Smooth any of the hairs that might be sticking out from the back combing and keep the hair divided in half. Taking your faux fishtail braid, move it over the hair that's laying down and right on top of your now cushioned back combing. The back combing provides as an anchor for your braid to stay in all night. Once the braid is anchored in, go ahead and let down your CMVia dry sectioning clip and comb that hair over the elastic to hide it. You won't see it at all. Continue to fluff out and brush out your curls to your liking for your final look. Spritz with any final hairspray that you like, and there you have it, the perfect holiday look for your holiday parties. Thank you so much for watching this in-salon tutorial. For more, follow me at Jamie McDaniel Hair on Instagram and TikTok.